A few weeks ago, probably over a month ago, I decided I wanted to lose some weight, get to a healthy BMI, and generally get to a place where I'm taking good care of my body. And so I started out on this weight loss journey. First week was a bit of a struggle. By week 3, I'd lost some weight, and this is officially week 5. So this is a typical how it started versus how it is going. Grab a seat and let's get into update number 4 of my weight loss journey. You're welcome. I just finished filming and I realized that there was this white thing on my forehead. It was tissue. I was sweating. So you have to just go through the video with that white thing on my forehead and act like it's not there. I'm not filming this thing again. I'm smiling, and that means that's good news. Today when I woke up, the first thing I did was hop onto my scale and I checked my weight, and the scale moved. Scale has moved. So yeah, for updates number 4 for week 4 and 5, I have good news for you, so let's get into it. Also, do you see any changes in my face? Because I honestly, I don't know, but I'm not necessarily noticing any changes, just a change in how I feel. But physically, I personally am not seeing anything different. The reason I asked is because yesterday I went to a canteen to get lunch because this was hungry, and the lady at the canteen said, "Ooh, you've trimmed down nice." I say, "What? Come again." I have what? I've trimmed down nice. I'm just getting started. You have no idea. Anyway, let me not get carried away. So for week 4 and 5, I pretty much stayed as consistent as I possibly can. So that meant that I was still controlling my portions. I still ate the things I wanted to eat, but in smaller quantities. And I realized that for week 4 and 5, I couldn't eat the quantity of food that I would eat like a month ago. So I don't know if your tummy shrinks when you reduce your portions or it's just a mind thing. Just thought to share. And this time around, my diet, I'm not getting tired of my diet. I have done a lot of fat diets in the past because I put on all those weight over a period of like a year or 2. So I've been on crazy fat diets. I've done the juice cleanse, I've done the salad diet, I've done keto, and all those things worked, but I realized that after like a week or 2, I'm done. I think keto, I did it for like a month and I couldn't stand any protein anymore. So yeah, but this time around, I'm still enjoying my food so much. I'm fasting, and then I'm eating things I like. So it doesn't even feel like I'm fasting. It just feels like I am not overfeeding my body, which is such a nice feeling. I feel like it's going to be long term this time around. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed and hoping for the best, not expecting the worst. No. Okay, so that's with regards to eating. Again, I didn't necessarily document everything I ate because, like I said, it's not like a typical diet. I'm just eating the things I want to eat, but in smaller quantities and at, specific times in the day. Yes, I managed to fast a little longer than I was doing for week 2 and 3. So this time around, I was doing my best to fast longer. The only problem was that I haven't clocked how to fast on weekends. On weekends, I can wake up at 6. By 9 o'clock, I feel like I'm going to pass out if I don't put something in my belly. So I have to figure that out. But in those situations, what I did for like last weekend at least was that when I woke up and the hunger was too much for me to contain, I just boiled 2 eggs and I ate that. And that kind of helped. But then that's also protein, so it's not working against me. Do you get the logic? Yeah, so that's what I did for food. For workout, I have been working out. This past 2 weeks, instead of doing aerobics or like full cardio days by myself, I joined the gym session. So at the gym, I have about a 1 hour aerobic session where we are led by an instructor. So it's a bit of aerobic movement and dance movement, and by the time we leave the class, even your underwear will be drenched.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart.
So yeah, I joined that. For week 4, I joined the class twice. Week 5, I joined the class twice as well. So I've had 4 sessions of intense sweat out, whatever it's called, cardio, and it has been great. So yeah, that's one thing I did slightly different. But that aside, I have been lifting my weights and doing all the stuff. So that's that. Another thing I discovered, y'all, was I remember I said that I was going to fast longer for this particular, week, 2 weeks, to see how it goes. So one time, one beautiful Tuesday after work, I fasted from the previous night. So like that previous night, I ate around 7:38, right? I went to bed. So when I got to work, I didn't eat anything. I just drank water. Didn't eat anything at all that day. And I went to the gym from work. So I didn't go home to, get some fuel in before I went to the gym. I just went to the gym from work. And let me tell you something. I almost passed out. What? This white guy at the gym walked up to me and he said, "Honey, today you look very tired and weak. Are you sure you don't want to rest?" That was when I knew that I had outdone myself. Vanity. This thing will go into the soil. This is vanity. Why am I doing this to myself? In the mornings, I work out on an empty stomach. I'm actually used to working on an empty stomach. But going about 20 hours without eating and then proceeding to do intense workout or lifting weights was not a good thing. Tried the same thing again on Wednesday. Same routine. At the same time the night before. Didn't eat the entire day up until like 3 o'clock. I had 2 eggs because that's like the most accessible form of protein I can get without going through too much struggle. So I ate 2 eggs before the gym and my energy was still down. I'm going to keep trying to see if it's just bad timing or whatever, but I'm beginning to lean towards consuming a little bit of carb if you're going to do intense work at the gym. Yeah, but in the mornings, I'll definitely work out on an empty stomach. That being said, let's go find out how much I lost and my current measurements. All right, back here again. It's time for yet another check-in. Have my measuring tape, have my notebook and my pen. Before we even get into, taking my measurements, I woke up this morning and the first thing I did was, I actually got out of bed, stood there for a few seconds to make sure that everything is set. And I got onto my scale and guess what? I've lost 2.4 extra kg. But if you're checking from the very first time I weighed myself on a scale before I started this challenge, I've officially lost 6 kg in total. Exactly 6 kg. How much is 6 kg in pounds? In pounds, it is 13.2 pounds. So, yeah, 13.2 pounds, aka 8 kg. We did it, y'all. Okay, let's get into the measurements. The widest part of the bust. Okay, everything is sitting fine. I'm gonna come closer. So this is exactly where it is. I'll flip this around so I'm not cheating. Put my finger exactly on it. Release 42. 42. Today we are 42. When we started, I was at 45. My bust was 40. When I started, the bust area was 45. The second update, it came to 43, and today it is at 42. Okay, now onto the waist. I'm sweating. Can you see? Why am I sweating? Oh my goodness. I have my finger on it. Going to keep my finger on it. I'm shaky. I'm a bit nervous. What is it? 34.5. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's 4.5. The when we started, my waist was 37. Last 2 weeks update was at 36, and today we are at 34.5. Okay, to the hips. Okay, the hip measurement right here, 48.5. I'm happy because I don't want my hips to shrink more than my boobs are shrinking. So yeah, the current hip measurement is 48.5. Yay.
I struggled through deeper waters. I called on my sisters, my brothers. I've taken so many steps forward and 100 more back. So dark clouds keep rolling in, and yes, I've been down and hurt. But here's what I've learned: it's not the destination, it's all in the journey. You gotta be patient, don't be in a hurry.
As you can see, we are all very happy. So that is that. So far from the beginning of my weight loss journey, I've lost exactly 6 kilograms, aka 13.2 pounds, and I'm proud of myself. I've started, I'm not gonna get emotional. I've started this weight loss thing multiple times. And the fact that it's beginning to pay off is exciting. And the fact that I'm actually enjoying the journey and I don't hate it like all the times I've tried losing weight is also like a very good thing for me. So the only thing I can say is that when the day for these updates is approaching, it's like I don't know, I have to get to a point where I'm not fixated on how much I lost, but how I feel or look, if that's a thing. But every time we're in the second week, I'm like, oh my god, the pressure is getting worse. My people are waiting for these updates. What if I don't lose some weight?
Wow, the pressure is getting worse. Hey, the guys are giving up and the ladies are whipping.
But yeah, I have to get to like a point where it's healthy and it's not detrimental to me. So yeah, so far 6 kg, aka 13.2 pounds. We are on a roll. Clap for me in the comments.